In this video, we will see about 12-factor app concurrency. All the modern web application must able to withstand any amount of request or load. A 12-factor application should scale out using the process model. Let's see this with an example. Let's take the calorie counter application. You have all the three essential backend services, recipe, item, and user API service deployed in a bigger instance. And now, the application need to be scaled out because of its increasing popularity. There are more requests. Now the machine size is increased. Let's take you are using AWS EC2 instances. Upgrading from T2 small to T2 medium with 2 CPU and 4 GB RAM. If the request increases further, you need to upgrade to L2 large with 2 CPU and 8 GB RAM. If still not sufficient, then you need to upgrade to the next big instance T2X large with 4 CPU and 16 GB RAM. This is vertical scaling. Eventually, we will hit a point where the single instance can't be upgraded beyond the maximum available size. So the 12-factor application emphasizes on scaling out the application using process model. This can be achieved by using the containers with horizontal scaling. Let's take the user API, item API, and recipe API running one container each. Now the application need to be scaled out, so the number of containers for each API are increased to 2. Under investigation, we found the user API gets lots of requests compared to the recipe and the item API. With the horizontal scaling, we can scale out the user API to 4 containers, and with container, we can effectively use the underlying system resources. Here, the user API uses 4 containers, recipe and the item API uses 2 containers. So each service can be individually scaled. With the auto scaling and various other container orchestration framework, it is easy to scale up or down the application based on the load at any point in time. The key for concurrency depends on the 12-factor processes which we have seen earlier. That is, the application must be executed as one or more stateless process. If the application is executed as one or more stateless process, then it is very easy to scale out horizontally. So the 12-factor application emphasizes on scaling out the application using the process model.